Good morning from Del's Kitchen. This morning I'm here and I'm gonna make a meatloaf. Actually, I'm not making the meatloaf, I'm prepping it. So come with me while I prep the meatloaf and let me show you. So this is some garlic and some onions and green peppers and green onions. This is some cilantro, some peppers, and I'm gonna cut these up and prepare for the meatloaf. And I'll bring it back to you again and show you. Um, well, as a matter of fact, we can cut them together. Watch me cutting. Yeah, so cutting the onions and then mincing. So as fine as you can, you cut these onions because you don't want them to stand out in the meatloaf. Because when I do this, I'm gonna actually caramelize them on the oven and the stove top, and to bring out the flavor. Because that's what you want your um your onions to do, like caramelize. They're not big in the meatloaf. They are not big there. You just want them to, you know, cut them small. I have to work on my knife skills, but for now, I'm just doing what I can do. Making my meatloaf. I realize that when you cook your meatloaf like this, I don't know how you do it, but this is how I do it. I don't really make meatloaf all the time, but when I make it, I really, my son loves it. When I do it, I like to make it real tasty, not the traditional ones where, you know, your grandfather and your grandmother used to make. But what I make, I really actually didn't grow up eating meatloaf, but coming to America, you change a lot of stuff and you adapt and you learn certain things. They usually say it's white folks that like meatloafs. Actually, I'm making one of these for my employer. This one. I'm cutting the onions as much because it's gonna make two. Actually need a bigger knife, I think. Cut knife, chop knife, but this one is, it just works. The more onions you put in it, and all these flavor just bursts in your mouth. I don't know if you have ever eaten a meatloaf like this before, but this is one of my style. Just not a plain meatloaf. Or the meatloaf. Yeah. Yeah, I like to dice them so they can, yeah. You know, one of the things I learned about cutting onions, guys, is that if you soak your onions in water after you peel the trash and keep it there for a while, it don't burn your eyes as it, you know, as norm. So I've learned that techniques. Keep your onions in water after you peel them off for a while, maybe 20 minutes or so. And then you'll get beautiful cutting onion without you crying tears out of the eyes. See? As much as you can dice. Alright. So let me Charlie. Yep. It's good. Got my onions. Yep. And then my green onions. This is it. And get them as fine and small as you can. This flavor is beautiful. Nothing like fresh, natural seasoning in your meatloafs. Getting all these things chopped up. Natural season, natural herbs, thyme and scallions. For this one I don't have any fresh thyme, but I'll use some dry thymes, oregano's, you know, just the dry herbs. But I actually love to use my fresh, what you call it, cilantro. So I'm actually gonna just, since they're all gonna go into one pot, I'm just gonna just put it right here. So my green onions and scallion, and the next one that's gonna go there is my garlic. My garlic gonna go here. Guys, I get a sharper knife. I think this is gonna get better. This is one of my techniques my dad always showed me. You can put the knife together and guess what? You basically can do a little sharpening. So that's one of the things I can do with the garlic. You crush it like this. That knife was too small to do this. And when you crush the garlic like this, okay. So I'm gonna do a chop. You can do how you do it, but this is how I do it. I don't have a garlic grinder right now, but for now I use the old method, chopping them. It's gonna get done anyway, done. And this is another, I want the garlic to reach finely chopped as well. You don't have to taste a big garlic in your meatloaf. As I said, all these is gonna actually be caramelized. I don't like the other garlics that they already crushed. I like to do my own garlic. Natural flavor. See? It's done. It's all done right here. Next thing I have is some these herbs, washed and pruned. They're all clean, washed and clean. Takes a while when you're cooking to prep all these things. These you have to try to mince them very, very fine. So figure a way to get these mincing. Watch your finger. Yep. See, getting smaller and smaller chops. Paper, chop it up. Okay, that's it. And then last but not least, these peppers. Colorful. You want it to be colorful. I don't have any green ones, so I'm gonna use the green cilantro, not cilantro, parsley to use as the green onion, the green method. So all of these are cut in small. So these are gonna like caramelize on top of the stove. So the work, it won't be so rough. It's a little bit dull. Need a sharp knife, guys. That's why I try to use two. So if next one not doing it, you use this. This is the yellow one. So red, orange, and yellow. I don't know why my cupboard after all is open, because I never close it when you go inside. Try this. It's gonna make the meatloaf look so beautiful. People. So beautiful. Yep. See them? Beautiful. Beautiful chopped veggies. So getting ready to make the meatloaf, and this is the process of it. So this is some garlic mince that I minced, and this is some bell peppers. I really kind of minced them up, and also these are some parsley, and this is green onion, and this is white onion. I only do this because it's gonna make two, so I have to make a portion of it. So this is the process, and I'll actually later get back to you about. I didn't have a food processor. No, I don't. That's in the process. I'll buy one of these days. But I chop them, and it's okay. So after doing all of this, now I'm gonna put the meatloaf together, and then That's it. Maybe when I start putting it together, I'll come back and show it to you. But this was just the process of it. I'm gonna caramelize these on the stove top, not the parsley, but the the garlic and the bell pepper and also the onions. These are what I'm gonna caramelize. Yes, Marcia, hi. I need a food processor. You're right, but I don't have one right now, girl. Maybe you could get me one from Macy's. Okay. Anyway, share my live, subscribe, and then we will cook together. So this is from Dell's Kitchen. I'm making a meatloaf, and this is the process of it. My son loved meatloaf, so it's not an original Jamaican food kind of a thing. But we have to learn to try other foods. I actually like it. I don't like the turkey one. I like the beef. So I got me some beef. Show you. This is 2 cases of meat. So two of these, and these meats. We picked them up at Aldi. I don't know if you shop at Aldi, but they're good. Um, and this costs $9. Yep. So I'm gonna get this and put them in a pan, put them all together, and then caramelize all of this, and then pour it on it. And then I had my herbs and spice to it, and you know, put in the chat what do you put in your meatloaf. Maybe I could get me some ideas. Maybe some ideas. Have you ever made meatloaf before? If you do, and you want to say what do you put in it, that would be great. Because I like ideas. I don't think I have all the ideas when it comes to cooking. Everybody cook better, different. And guess what? Sometimes you use other people's idea along with yours. You'll get some good cooking right there. Okay? And actually, I'm going to put some of this in my meatloaf too. I don't know if you have ever put this in. It's like a ranch dips, like a sour cream thing. It's thickened. I put it in, and I had breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs. Yeah, I'm gonna put some milk in it, Marcia. Thank you. I know, and eggs and milk, and yeah, and breadcrumbs, and then I'm gonna add some milk in it. Yeah, great. Thank you. You're reading my mind. Yeah. So I put eggs in it too. And I put some cayenne pepper, some black pepper, some, Larry season salt in it. And if I had my Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper, I saute that. It give that flavor in it too. But since I don't have Jamaican Scotch bonnet at this point, I'm going to use cayenne pepper, which still had that flavor to it. Yep. So that's the thing. That's my Wednesday prep food, meatloaf. And yep. So like and share, like and share, like and share. Okay? Thanks for watching, Marcia. When I start caramelize, you know what? I don't think I want to go in I want to just go and caramelize it at this point too, because the day is going, it's almost 1 o'clock. So I'm gonna move over here to my stove. Right here is my stove, and then I'm gonna center. Turn on the stove. This one. Yep. And get me a pot to caramelize this into. Okay. Look. Put this right here. While I look for my pots. Yeah. Yep. So move over to get my oil. Using vegetable oil. Um, you don't want to put too much oil in it because you more want it to be caramelized, not fried. Put this on high heat. So it's not like you're looking it for it to be like a whole lot of oil. So just a little bit of oil. Yeah. If you put too much oil, it's like frying. So we're gonna move these over here. And this over here. Here's my spatula. And you heat up the pot a little bit. Evaporated, yeah. I'm trying it with the evaporated. I normally use the regular milk. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm gonna this. How do you test your pot if it's hot? So it's need to hot some more. Yeah. So the meatloaf will probably afterward, when it's almost done, then I actually make you're gonna take it out and baste it and use a brush with like some barbecue sauce and mix with ketchup and a little you know seasoning to it and brush it on top. Brush the meatloaf and put it back in the oven, and it comes out real good. Sometimes some people actually use some barbecue sauce in the meatloaf before they bake it. I don't know if you guys do that. But since, as I said, it's not a Jamaican food thing, I'm more like specialized in Jamaican cooking, girl, more than any other type of cooking. But that's what I do. So I'll put this here and show you. So I'll put this garlic first. My garlic. This is ooh, the aroma. Wow. This is ooh. Tell you, it's just the flavor of the garlic. I'm telling you guys. and pour my onion. I'm just gonna pour everything. I wanted to make sure the garlic get that caramelized its own flavor. Yep. So you're just gonna leave it and make it kind of start its own process of caramelize. Yeah. Put it up to 6, 7, probably 8 right there. And I have it caramelizing. The more, you see how beautiful it looks? These are all the season. Really beautiful. It's details. It probably turn the oven stove up a little bit more. So the onion is cooking. You want your onion to cook. Make sure you don't want to put raw onion in your meatloaf. That doesn't work. Because when you put the raw onion in the meatloaf, it doesn't get the time to cook out as you want it to. So you want your onion to fry out, caramelize. And I'm gonna go ahead and just add the peppers in so everything could just take its time and cook. Remember, when you do this, you have to make sure it cools. So that's why I go ahead and do it and then put it down to cool. Wow, you see the color? This is what you want in your meatloaf. This is what you want in your meatloaf. The flavor is wow. Share the live. And again, clean your area while you're cooking. These things tend to splash over the place. probably need to put a little bit more oil in it because it seems like it's actually burning. I don't want that. Seems like it was burning, so I had to put a little bit more oil in it. I'm not trying to let it burn, I'm trying to let it caramelize. So in this sense, I'm going to put a little Mrs. Dash in this. So you want it to flavor. And some salt. Wow. Okay, so this is okay now. This is all okay. I'm good. This is all okay. So all this. See, you get your pot like this, caramelize. Okay. So that's it, people. That's it from Del's Kitchen today. Afterwards, after it cools, because I have to cool it down. So, because you don't want the eggs and everything to contrast together. Yeah, so you're going to have to cool this down and then pour it in the meatloaf later. So, I'll come back and show you the rest of it. Bye from Del's Kitchen right now. Bye. See you later. Have fun. Remember, don't forget to subscribe and notification bell on. Okay? Bye.